Very good morning to all. In this lecture EC8652 wireless communication, today we are going to discuss about the topic pre-coding technique in multi-antenna techniques. In this pre-coding, in multi-user, multi-input and multi-output system, it provides high capacity with a space division multiplexing access. The channel state information, if available at the base station or access point, then the multi-user information can be suppressed. So the pre-coding allows to perform many complex processing at the base station or accessing point. It helps amplification at the user end. Okay, fine. So here the MIMO technique gives performance and bandwidth efficiency in the downlink of base station or access point is provided with the multi antennas and transmit to a group of mobile users simultaneously. The pre-coding is used in the multi output and multi input are classified with the amount of multi user interference, that is a MUI, and compared to the linear pre-coding, the non-linear pre-coding techniques provide high capacity. Now, the block diagonalization technique is one of the linear pre-coding technique used for downlink of multi-user MIMO system. The information signal is pre-processed at the transmitted, and also the modulation matrix with lies in the null space of the other subscribers. Hence, the multi-user interference is a set of 0 in this system. So, the efficiency of the subscriber are equipped with more than single antenna. And then the another pre-coding technique is also known as successive optimization technique. It helps in power minimization and addressing near-peer problems, but factors that would influence the performance of the SOT, that is a power allocation and the order of pre-coding of subscriber signals. Now we can see the signal, that is for example both transmitting antennas send x equal to e power j 2 pi fct, that is a input carrier signal of input of the carrier signal, and also the received signals, that is a e power j 2 pi f. So the one transmitting antenna, but the from the others, it the receiving antenna is weakened to each other. So this is a multiple of input, that's a transmitting antenna is x and x1 and x2, and then the same set of signals will be transmitted through the different phases on a different time frequency of the channel. So the receiver side, it can be receive the particular one type of antenna, that is a received antenna is only one antenna to receive the signal in the both x1 and x2 or x signals. So in these techniques, how does pre-coding is help? The pre-coding transmitters compensate the phase offset and align the phases of the signal going through the different channels. That is transmitter 1, that is a send x signals, and a transmitter 2, it is x into e power minus j, that is a phase difference, that is a in phase and out of phase difference will be equal to transmit the symbol duration in the transmitter side. So in the non pre-coding, we have to take the non pre-coding. There is allow for few non-linear pre-coding techniques such as Tomlinson technique is developed in the single input and single output, that is a SISO channels. It is also recommended for equalization of the multi-input interference in the multi-MIMO systems. The minimum mean square error technique is also the another proceeding technique, and it is applied in the combination with the preceding principles It help to balance the MUI and reduce the performance losses to some extent to MIMO systems. Now we can consider, for example, the precoder matrix will be as P is equal to P1 up to Pk. Here the consider the optimal matrix where the multi-input interference and selecting the precoding matrix of that is the null space of the other subscriber channels. Hence, the multi-user MIMO down channels is divided into multiple impedance signal user the parallel MIMO channels. So, in order to the capacity of loss due to the multiplexing overlaying the subbases of different subscribers, in this precoding is alternatively applied to achieve the better power control and also the reduce the capacity losses, and it might same turn in the interference noise level detections. Now we can move how the system will be modeled. The system, the multi-antenna technique considered M transmitting antenna and N received antenna assume assumption. It can be it can be divided in these M transmitting antenna and also the N receiving antennas. Assumption of non-selective fading, there is a no ISA effects. The railing fading with no line of street components, and also the block fading take place where the channel gain are invariant over the entire data block, that would change the randomly from one block to next block. In discrete channel model, if I equal to discrete time index, that is the index is denoted as the block length of the informations, and also the transmitting antenna index and the receiving antenna index and also the transmitted symbol mu, then the channel gain between the transmitting antenna index and also the receiving antenna index antenna and also the amplitude level of the radio waves. The additive white Gaussian noise is one of the major issues, that is so the additive white Gaussian noise at the receiver index time and the received symbol at the receiver antenna, if the precoding to perform many complex processing at the base station and also the accessing point, it is simplification at the user end and linear precoding techniques to reduce the combinational computational complexities when compared to the non-linear techniques. But in this performance and bandwidth efficiency in the downlink of the base station or the access point is provided with multi antennas and transmit to a group of multiple mobile users simultaneously. On the other hand, the precoding uses in the classification of the amount of multi-user, that is multi-user interference that they allow, and compared to the linear precoding, the non-linear precoding techniques provide higher capacity level. This is a power allocation and order to pre-processing of the subscriber is each individual signaling. So the block diagonalization technique is an efficient when the user or subscriber are equipped with some more than the single antenna. So the only drawback is occurrence in the capacity losses. So the block diagonalization technique is also restriction to the channel where the number of transmit antenna elements is greater or equal to the total number of receiver antenna elements. So, the non-linear precoding, there is a few non-linear precoding techniques, that is we can say that Tomlinson technique is also divided a single input antenna and also the single output channels. It recommend for equalization of the multi-input multi-unit interference in the multi antenna systems. The the minimum mean square error technique is another precoding techniques, and applied the combination of the precoding principles. It helps to balance the multiple unit of interference. It reduces the performance losses to some extent in the MIMO system. So it allows the zero multi-interference constraint will force the null space of the message. Such kind of multi-user precoding is used for multiple antenna techniques in wireless network for various communications. So in this session we can discuss the different system models, and also the what are the coding techniques, that is a pre-coding techniques are used in the multi-user MIMO system. So it is a great advantages of this high capacity, and also the reduction of the interference multi-user interference, and it is a higher efficiency of the signal to transmit and receive to communicate with the error-free communication medium. So it can be allocated to greater the total number of received antenna in the wireless network to precoded matrix will be followed to optimum the matrix of the selected precoding matrix. So each individual subscriber to enhance the matrix, hence the multi-user MIMO download channels is divided in the each independent of single user to multi-user parallel MIMO system. Thank you for watching this video.